I'm a beer hound. Ow! The love affair with beer. Check out other beer reviews at I'mABeerHound.com.
Hi, I'm Paul Starr with I'mABeerHound.com. Today we're at Beggars Banquet reviewing beers. Let's go try some beer. Hi, I'm Paul from I'mABeerHound.com, and today we're in East Lansing in Beggars Banquet, and we have 4 beers in front of me that I'm going to be sampling. They're all Michigan-made beers, and that's all that I'm doing with I'mABeerHound.com. And our first beer that we're going to review is the Saugatuck Singapore IPA, which is 7% alcohol. The third one is the Founders Breakfast Stout, which is 8.3% alcohol. The fourth one is the Quinanon Falls. It's made by Bell's in Kalamazoo, Michigan, and that is 6.4. And the fourth one is the Hideout Bury the White in Grand Rapids, and that is 5.7. And the beer we're going to start with today is the Singapore IPA. It's made by Saugatuck Brewing Company, and it's 7% alcohol by volume. So I'll give it a try and see what I think. Well, my first impressions of this beer is it's not really kind of what I like out of IPAs. I like IPAs that have a little more smooth finish to them. This has more of a citrus and grapefruit, which I call this finish more of a rusty shank finish, and I prefer a little more smooth IPAs than this. And because of that, I'm going to give it a 6 Howling Hounds out of 10, and I suggest you try other IPAs to see what I mean. So now our second beer here at Beggars Banquet we're going to be trying is the Founders Breakfast Stout. It has 8.3% alcohol by volume. So now I'm going to give it a try and see what I think. And I must say, my first impression, wow, this is a good beer. And it has a very coffee chocolate flavor, but it's really, I would really consider this the smooth operator of stouts. You get some stouts that just aren't this smooth, and this is by far one of the smoothest stouts I've had. And because of that, I'm giving it 10 Howling Hounds out of 10, and you need to go get this. And now my third beer here at Beggars I'm going to be trying is the Quinanon Falls. It's made by Bell's Brewing in Kalamazoo, Michigan, and it's 6.4 alcohol by volume. So I'm going to give it a try and see what I think. I must say this is an interesting lager. It almost, to me, seems like a light IPA. It has a very citrus finish to it. It's really kind of not what I come to expect from a lager. It's not too bad. It might be something decent for somebody that's just starting out drinking and doesn't want a super heavy beer. But it's not really my style, and I really expect a little more out of a heavy lager. And I would give it 5 Howling Hounds out of 10. And I think there's better lagers out there. And but give it a try and see what you think, and you can be the best judge of that. And now my fourth beer here at Beggars Banquet I'll be trying is it's the Hideout. It's in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and it's called Bury the White. It's a Belgian beer, and I'm not really too fond of Belgian beers. There's a few that I like, but it's hit or miss with me. So I'll give it a shot and see what I think. And I guess with first impressions with this beer, it doesn't seem like there's very much carbonation, and it has a pretty sweet flavor. And also the beer doesn't have a very overpowering funk or sourness that that a lot of Belgians that I don't like have. So it's not a terrible Belgian. I could have probably 1 or 2 of them, but Belgians are really not my style, and really because of that, I have to give this 4 Howling Hounds out of 10. But keep in mind, if you're a Belgian lover, that this isn't my favorite style, so you might have a different opinion. But I would say definitely try it and at least let's see what you think. And that's a wrap from Beggars Banquet today. I'd really like to thank them for hosting us. And you should really come out and check out Beggars Banquet. They have 20 beers on tap, and over half of them from Michigan breweries. And that's really only bars and restaurants we support, is bars and restaurants that serve Michigan-made beer. And they have one of their best beers they have on tap is the Founders. It's the Breakfast Stout, and that's probably one of the best stouts I've ever had. So I'm Paul from I'mABeerHound.com. Become a beer hound. Start your love affair with beer.